seeing today that we're going to improve our life by listening to his topic throughout. So please pay attention to his speech, and his speech is what again? Okay, please welcome Toby.
This speech is going to be great. Everyone's really going to love it, and everyone's going to think so much more highly of me when I'm done. Now, that may or may not be true, right? But that's the game I'm playing today. And I intend to inspire you to play your games the same way. Okay? There are three things going on in those statements. So I'm going to break them down and tell you the three things that I use to make my life really great. First, I'm staggeringly positive. Second, I have it that everything is a game to play. And third, I intend to inspire everyone in every conversation that I have. So one, going into anything, going to a meeting, a job interview, a party, just anything, envision that it's going to go great. It's really just going to go your way. The right people are going to be there for you. People are going to want to hear what you have to say. And there's somebody there looking for exactly what you have to offer. If it was like a business, like a networking meeting, something like that. So why not? Why not go in positive, right? Because if you go in, oh, I don't know if there's going to be people who will like me, and I don't know if I'm going to talk to anybody, or if I'm going to meet the right person for me, well, your energy is going to be bad. People are not going to be attracted to you. And it's one of those self-fulfilling prophecies. You will actually get what you expect if you think, oh, it's going to be bad. Nobody will talk to me. If you sit in the corner going, nobody will talk to me, guess what? Nobody is going to talk to you. So, who do you want to do business with? So assuming a similar product, if you had two people offering it to you, I wager that you're going to go with the person who's enthusiastic about what they have. And then they can get you excited about it too, right? Assuming the product's relatively similar in price and all that, right? So, like according to that, like a salesperson who's kind of ho-hum about it is probably not going to be a salesperson for very long. You have to be enthusiastic and think, my product is great, and I'm going to sell it great, and they're going to love me. That's how you go and do that. The other day I was talking to a business guy who has actually a multi-million-dollar business, and he's starting a new project. And I said, wow, he's giving away free books, actual physical books. And he hopes to give away 50,000 books. And I'm not sure of his business model and how he's going to make money off of it. And I said, it sounds a little weird. It's different. It's hard. Like, you're giving away a lot of money. He goes, well, I'll either win or I'll learn. So for me, that's a guy who's living a great life, right? He's living in, either way I win that game. Yeah? So which brings me to treat everything as a game. Your work, you could have it as a game. Parenting is a game. Everything you do, you could just have it as a game. So what do I mean by that? Has anybody seen or read Tom Sawyer? Okay. So there's a bit in Tom Sawyer where he gets these other kids to paint the fence for him. And he gets them to see that it's a great deal of fun. It's a game that he's the only one who gets to play the game. You don't get to play, right? And they start offering him things. Here, I have my yo-yo and I want to do it. He gets them to give him toys. Then he sits on the side and they paint the fence. That's perfect, right? So for those kids who are painting the fence, is it work? Is it hard? Is it tedious? It's not. They paid to do it because he sold it as fun. So they now have it as a game. And painting the fence is fun for them, right? And you could use that anywhere. I'm going to come back to it. Let's say this. There's lots of games that we watch. We pay money to watch people throw a football. And there are people who hit a little ball with a stick trying to get in a little hole and throw a ball through a hoop, right? Now we say that those are games. Basketball and football and golf, right? Those are games. But are they inherently fun? Right? You sweat, you huff and you puff, people get hurt really badly. It's not inherently a game. We just said, that's a game and it's fun, and working on a spreadsheet's not fun. And you've heard that forever. Now working on a spreadsheet's not fun, right? But you could make it a game. You could say, I got to do spreadsheets. Say Karen and I both have 10 spreadsheets to do. We could see who's going to get them done first. Who's going to get it done faster? Who's going to get better report on it? Right? Make anything a game, and it all becomes easier. The things that we call games and the things that we call work, it's all just made up anyway. So you may as well choose to look at it the way that's more empowering for you and more fun for you. Excuse me. Everything could be fun. Man, the third one, I love this, I live this. Inspire everyone you speak with. In any conversation that you get into, with a clerk at the store, with a plumber, with the gas station attendant, with the principal of your kid's school, like you could have it. I got to go in for a parent-teacher conference. My teacher's mad at my kid. I got a bad kid. Look, that's just a person who has dreams and hopes too, right? They really probably want the best for your child. But if you, in your conversation with them, got to understand what they're up to in the world, what do they really want? Their goal isn't to punish your child. Their goal is to produce really smart, adapted kids who are going to go out in the world and create things. Listen for that when you speak to that person. And mirror it back to him. Acknowledge him for the work that he's done. Say, wow, really great of you to look after my kid, to make sure that I have him on the right path. And I get that your job is to create great children everywhere. Is his day going to go better? And is your day going to go better? Right? The word inspiration comes from the Latin word inspirare, which means spirit, and it means to breathe and to give life. So when you listen to somebody's story and you give it back to them a little bit better than you heard it, it creates life over there for them. Right? And if you have, in every conversation you talk with somebody, you are attempting to inspire them to live up to a higher ideal, to reach for their goal, to get what they want, your life is better too, right? Because now you're surrounded by people who are up to great things. You're surrounded by people who are trying to make a difference in the world. That's got to make your own life better. So, in closing, I want you to take a moment and really think of something you want in your life. What do you want in your life? What would make it great? What's one thing you really want? Okay? What game could you build around that? What game could you make where you can have a score and you can check your progress? Maybe you could compete with somebody. Now, take a moment and really picture it in your head, complete. You got what you wanted. You got your $1 million, the perfect romance, or whatever you want. Look at that. How does it make you feel to have it all work? You know? Get inspired by that. And then, anything you have to do to make it happen will just fall away. It's not willpower to get after your dream, right? So, that's how I get through my days. And I'm positive that the game I'm playing is an inspiration to others. And I hope you'll all play that game too. Is everybody going to have a great Christmas?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. And is everybody going to have a really great New Year?
Yes.
Yeah, you are, aren't you? I'd love to talk with any of you at another time about the future you're going to create. Thank you.